Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Vassell in at the 3. From deep, Johnson on target from range.
And it's clear Johnson is comfortable handling more responsibility on offense. Love the confidence there.
Pass to Gobert. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. Rebound San Antonio. The drive by Wembanyama. Fox outside. Back to Vassell. Launches it from deep. And it's Fox missing. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The Timberwolves making it to their second straight Western Conference Finals last year, Clark.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was making it last year as a 6 seed, gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
Pass to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Vassell outside, beyond the arc. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Off target from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Randall. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. Wembanyama's got 6.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
It's stolen by Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. Wembanyama, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Conley passes to Randall. Conley against Vassell. Now here's Conley, tightly guarded, 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Minnesota again missing. San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to Vassell, back to Castle. Now Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. 5 points in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Wembanyama following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Clark, when you look at the evolution of Julius Randle, talk about his playmaking.
Yeah, he's worked on trying to see things as they develop a little more, and I imagine he's done a lot of film study. I could only attribute some of his improvement to that. He's looking for others intentionally and aggressively, so I think that's part of why his teammates enjoy playing with him. They know he's making the effort to distribute the basketball.
Conley finds McDaniels. Randall. Gobert up top. Tries again. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Fox. They get it back. Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. McDaniels with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Edwards got 9.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
From deep, Wembanyama. So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs up by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Harper, Jeremy Sohan out there with Luke Cornett. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Bryant in at the three. The three, DiVincenzo. And Bryant pulls it down.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
This one for three. Connects from downtown. Bryant's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Left side, DiVincenzo. To the left side wing. Here's Shannon. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
From a couple of zip codes over Dante DiVincenzo, you know he's been working on that shot from that range.
4-3. Rebound San Antonio. Bryant with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Lots of room. San Antonio again can't hit.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
To the paint. Pass to Sohan. The three ball. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Up top, Miller. Outside, Ingles. Outside, DiVincenzo. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. DiVincenzo's got 6 points in the quarter. Out left to the wing. Sohan outside. With the putback. Pass to McLaughlin. Launches it. Miller pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Now Ingles. Offensive rebound. To the middle. Bryant, the pass to McLaughlin. Sohan outside. Pass to Cornett. Here's Harper. Just 4 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark. 1:35 left in the first half of this game. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Puts up a three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
1:05 left in the first half. A quick shot there. It's off target. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. The Spurs shooting only 27% for today's game. McLaughlin, pass to Bryant. Fast break, Minnesota. Ingles, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Harper passes to Sohan. San Antonio again can't hit. Well, the Timberwolves shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Out to DiVincenzo. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes a three. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
They need this. The shot, no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Minnesota up 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Conley in at the 1. And that's the group from Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, VA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Randall on the screen. Outside Edwards from the arc. Kept alive. McDaniels passes to Gobert. For 3, Conley drains the triple. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Vassell outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Johnson against Conley. Back to Castle. Fox outside. The kick out to Johnson. Castle for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Brian, back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. And here's Edwards outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. San Antonio's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. That puts them in the lead. Johnson's got 10.
Yeah, not the easiest shot. Johnson not afraid of a challenge.
Outside Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Launches it. A shot that time not on target.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Fox. Back to Castle. Now Fox. He's guarded by Conley. Johnson passes to Vassell. And the 3-pointer goes. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of 3-point buckets.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Castle for 3. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Gobert. The ball's knocked loose. Back come the Spurs in transition. Vassell can't get it to go. From downtown, sinks it from distance. Vassell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Always ready and willing to fire. Vassell from the corner.
Conley finds McDaniels. Off target with the 3.
Trying to match threes, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Johnson with a bucket.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Gobert with a screen on Fox. Conley against Fox. Conley passes to McDaniels. Now Conley. Right side Edwards. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for San Antonio. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the point. On defense, the Timberwolves. Trailing by 8. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Castle for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. Conley against Fox. And here's Conley. 6 to shoot. For 3, Randall fires in the triple. Randall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. If one team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Defensive mix up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
On the wing, Vassell. Wembanyama finds Johnson. They get it back. Out to Fox. For 3. Boom! Fox with a triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
For 3, Randall. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs lead by 11. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Come on. 7+ feet guys like Wemby, they aren't supposed to be that fluid shooting it.
For 3, Randall. Rebound by San Antonio. Outside Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, the long ball, no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Conley! Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Spurs lead by 14. Here's Wembanyama from downtown. Rebounded by McDaniels. Fox against Conley. Now Gobert. Randall outside, puts up the tray. Oh, no good. San Antonio has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the 4th. Wembanyama fires. Misses the 3.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting 3s. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Oh, it misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Outside Vassell. Oh, he dropped in a sweet J.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Gobert. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Oh, it misses.
Coming out of the break, he has been ice cold. I mean, walking without shoes in Antarctica cold. Wow.
McDaniels with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 16.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Keldon Johnson.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Oh, the shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
from deep. Wembanyama there for the rebound. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And misses. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Yes, sir! Count it! I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Wembanyama. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin, it could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point guard. Beal with it, now defended by Randall. Kicks it out to Harden. Hits it from three-point range.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here is Harden, and here's Leonard from 3. Randall grabs the board. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Leonard with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Conley inside the line. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Now here's Leonard. There's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Beal. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Harden sets the pick for Collins. Harden outside. It's stolen by Randall.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
LA has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Harden with a screen on Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Zubac the pass to Harden. Leonard with no one around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That trip was going nowhere. Credit Leonard staying calm in the face of the shot clock.
Outside for Randall. Off target with his 3.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Harden with it. Conley picks him up. Over in the corner, Zubac. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's Randall with the drive. Pass to Gobert. Randall surveying the D. Out to Edwards. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
.52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to Conley. Shoots over Leonard.
Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. McDaniels against Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Inside. It's stolen by Randall. Harden against Conley. Collins, a screen on Conley. Pass to Collins. Harden outside. Over in the corner, Zubac. Collins passes to Beal. over Edwards. Offline with the baseline jumper. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Clippers on top, leading by 4. Don't go. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Brook Lopez, Bogdanovich out there with Batum. Then there's Dunn, and it's Paul in at the point guard position. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Timberwolves trail. The key thing, Coach, that Dante DiVincenzo brings to a team is that coveted 3-and-D skill set.
I agree with that, Kevin, but he brings so much more. He can now play off the dribble and make plays for others, and I think the most underrated thing on a lot of players who become great is Dante DiVincenzo is both very smart and very tough.
Paul kicks to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Miller grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
First team foul.
So it's Minnesota now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Shannon passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Reed. Lopez with the steal. Here's Dunn. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so Miller will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's the screen. Dunn outside. Back to Bogdanovich. 3 on the clock. Launches from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Hooked loose. And stolen by Dunn. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Dunn. Bogdanovich finds Lopez. Back to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Paul. Trying to end the drought. And again, no good by the Clippers.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Second team foul.
And here's Ingles outside. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Minnesota in the lead. Miller with a screen on Batum. The wide open look here for Ingles. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingles has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Paul. Outside for Batum, and stolen by Miller. Fires the 3. Ingles can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 5. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Dunn from past the arc. And the Clippers miss again. Now the Timberwolves with it. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Bogdanovich against Ingles. Out to Miller. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Traps in the tray. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. There's the pick. Pass to Paul. And it's Dunn in the corner. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Batum. 4 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, no luck.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
All up top to the paint. Here's Lopez off target at the rim. And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
These are the characteristics of the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
It takes a lot to dominate a game without shooting lights out, but that's exactly what he was able to do with his play on the glass.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Timberwolves leading by 8. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Batum a screen on Conley. Paul passes to Batum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back over to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. Clippers trail by 11. Harden with a screen on McDaniel. This one for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right side, Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Zubac's a screen on Conley. Harden against Conley. And here's Collins from outside. And the Clippers miss again. Timberwolves leading by 11. McDaniels passes to Randall. Off target from outside. Clippers have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Harden outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Harden's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Collins looking around. It's Beal on the wing. And the Clippers miss again.
Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Conley kicks to Gobert. A 3 ball. Rebound by the Clippers. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Collins setting the big for Leonard. Collins dishes to Harden. Trying to get something going. Los Angeles with another miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Edwards, that's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
McDaniels against Leonard. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota leading by 14. It's Edwards on the wing. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 11 points in the quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Leonard's got 11.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
Edwards, that's good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Clippers trail by 17, and the Clippers, looking at who they've got, out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the one. A three from Leonard, and Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Timberwolves leading by 17. Conley the pass to Edwards. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Here's Harden. Leonard on the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. McDaniels. Beal with the steal. One-on-one here. Collins wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Timberwolves shooting around 40% from the floor here. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 23 points.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Back to Collins. Outside Leonard. Takes a three. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Conley kicks to Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here's Leonard from 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Edwards. The 3 doesn't go. Clippers trail by 17. Leonard with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Edwards fires. And he does not hit. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard with this screen on Edwards. Here's Harden from deep. Easy money, James Harden.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
Down he goes for 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Takes the 3. The putback. Now McDaniel. Outside Conley. Edwards. The long shot. No good. Clippers trail by 17. Leonard with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Fires the 3. The 3 goes down the hatch from Kawhi.
and looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Minnesota.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Fires for three, connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Beyond the arc, and another three for Minnesota.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Gobert finds Edwards. Rebound by the Clippers. It's stolen by Edwards. Fires away from way outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay.
love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Beal and Kawhi operate together on the wings. Collins at power forward. Zubac in the middle. And it's Harden in at the 1. Now here's Harden. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And it's Fox missing. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. Out to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. He buries it from 3.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
San Antonio again can't hit. Beal against Castle. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Castle.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Well, RJ, some rebuilds go better than others. Wouldn't you say the Spurs are off to a good start?
Oh, they've got their cornerstone in Wembanyama, along with an array of young talent and plenty of picks. They look to compete now and for years to come, I would think so.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Beal. Back to Leonard. Harden with a screen on Vassell. Leonard way outside. Leonard can't get that one to fall.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Out to the right wing. And here's Collins for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Castle on the wing. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Fires for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Fox against Harden. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Leonard. Collins with a screen on Vassell. Leonard for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Back to Fox. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. The Clippers lead by 3. Beal with it. Castle covering. Pass to Leonard. Collins with a screen on Vassell. Leonard for 3. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Zubac. Yet to see a basket. Johnson with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Collins passes to Harden. From behind the arc. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Spurs trail by 6. One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
Takes it inside. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Harden against Castle. And it's Harden penetrating. A line change here for San Antonio. San Antonio on D. Trailing by 4. Clock at 6. Leonard for 3. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Cornette. Here's McLaughlin. The 3. They get the rebound. From deep. Knocks down the long J.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Los Angeles. He dropped 3 threes. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Harper out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Bryant in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Sohan. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Bryant. Fires the 3. Cornett out to the wing. From deep, Harper. Up again. From outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Harper's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
A fairly confident three-point shooter. I'm sure Coach hopes Harper only gets better at this.
And here's Lopez from the arc. And it's Cornett with a rebound. Cornett's got 4 rebounds now. No good on the 3. The Clippers trail. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Here's Dunn. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And it's McLaughlin missing. Clippers trail by 5. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. On the wing, Bryant. Driving to the basket. From deep, Harper. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 3-pointer. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. Dunn right side. And they're on the break. And here's Bryant outside. They grab their own miss. Over to the left wing. Sohan, the pass to McLaughlin. Picked up by Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. And it's McLaughlin missing.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio leading. Pass to Harper. The 3-ball. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Harper's got 9 points in the quarter. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Harper. Pass to Cornett. Now here's Sohan. Covered by Lopez. Picked up by Sohan. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Bryant. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-ball to go. And now an 8-point Spurs lead.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Dunn outside. Outside Paul. Pass to Batum. 20 feet out. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 8. Bryant from deep 3-point land. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's the Clippers' ball. Now here's Paul. Drains it from 9 feet away. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
I love how fast Paul makes these decisions. His basketball IQ is simply sensational.
And Harper gets it to go.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's San Antonio. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Clippers trail by 9, and the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And so in the game for the Clippers, Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden pairs with Beal to make up the guard set. And it's Zubats in at the center position. Castle for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Castle's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Fox against Harden. Pass to Leonard. The 3. Leonard beyond the line.
The response from the claw. Leonard really wanted that 3.
The kick out to Johnson. Castle outside. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Fox.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Clippers trail by 9. Beal with it. No points so far. Outside for Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
San Antonio leading by 9. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio again can't hit.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Guys, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Ali, good stuff. Leonard for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Castle finds Wembanyama. From deep, Johnson on target from range. And the Spurs lead by 12.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Vassell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Leonard looking around. Zubats with a screen on Vassell. And the basket by Leonard.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Vassell passes to Fox. Vassell outside. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Harden against Fox. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Out to Leonard. Stolen by Vassell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Castle misses.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Shot by Leonard, no good. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Castle finds Johnson. Off target from three-point range. Here's Leonard. Gets it to go from the corner. Leonard's got 8 points here in the quarter.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And so it's San Antonio in a good situation. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. And here's Harden. Leonard outside. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Beal outside. Stolen by Castle. Fast break. Here we go. Vassell's shot is good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Castle for 3. Tips it.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Pass to Leonard. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Fox for 3. Offensive rebound. Now Castle takes the 3. And Vassell, the bucket on the assist by Castle. Vassell's got 9 points here in the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Leonard for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. 4-3. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jacks up a 3. Castle outside. The 3 is up. Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Vassell's got 9 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Fox, the pass to Johnson. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Harden misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
1:25 left to play in the fourth quarter. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Victor Wembanyama.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Castle for three. Pass to Johnson. Vassell outside. Nails it from three.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 15-3 run. Wembanyama, no good. Leonard outside. Here's the three. It falls.
Somebody help this man. Give this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can.
And a look behind the curtain here. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now, here's Fox, and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. Onto the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, two guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. A three-pointer, no good. And Benyama with it. Conley picks him up. It's good from long range.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Kept alive. Back to Conley. Fox with the steal. And it's Vassell in the corner. Back to Fox. Driving the lane. Stolen by McDaniels. To end the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The kick out to Fox. Here's Castle. Pass to Johnson. Vassell outside. Shoots the three. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Conley, the pass to Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Vassell finds Wembanyama. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
High post shot. Conley's shot is off. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. The kick out to Fox. The Spurs working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Here's the three. Rebound, Minnesota. And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
Here's Wembanyama. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, and he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Another miss by Fox. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Launches a three. That shot misses. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Fox. From the top of the key, he buries it. Fox has got 5 points so far.
A huge fan of Fox's shot selection. Doesn't force anything. One reason why he's such a high percentage scorer.
Down low. Wembanyama outside. From outside the arc. They get it back. Pass to Castle. It's tipped. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Fox dishes to Johnson. Outside for Wembanyama. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 8. in the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. And here's Edwards from the arc. Out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. And here is McDaniel. Defended by Soham. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Edwards. Harper wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Harper's got himself on the board with 3 there. Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Oh, good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 8. For 3, Edwards. Bryant with the rebound.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Now here's Bryant. Still yet to score. McDaniels against Bryant. Conley scanning the floor. The Timberwolves again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 8. Out to the right wing. And here's Harper from the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Minnesota. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They're really bucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And the Spurs with possession following the 3 by Minnesota. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Randall kicks to Edwards. Off target with his 3.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Bryant finds Soham. Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Conley. McLaughlin, no good.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. That 3 off the mark. Spurs leading by 8. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. San Antonio again missing. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Shannon. 6 on the shot clock. Ingles passes to Shannon. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. San Antonio leading. And he drives in. Here's Harper. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
There's the pick. Outside, Reed. Lets it go from deep. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving them very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Shannon. Nothing on the board. Off target from outside. Castle on the wing. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 10. Ingles passes to Reed. Back to Ingles. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. From past the arc. Devin Vassell, and that's good. Vassell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength. He said it's important not to lose your mobility, so bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you guys.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
How about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now, here is Miller. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Sinks the triple. He's got 6.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Ingles. Shoots over Vassell. Ingles can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 13. And Wembanyama puts up a deep 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Ingles against Fox. Back to Ingles. Here's Shannon. And Reed has it in the corner. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, this is the value of Naz Reid, a center who can shoot it with great consistency from range.
Vassell kicks to Fox. Vassell outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They grab their own miss. A pass to Fox. And the 3 off target. And so Miller will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 10. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Miller.
Substitution.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
The Spurs have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Back to Castle. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Vassell outside. Back from outside. San Antonio again missing. Randall outside. Edwards fires from way outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the basket by Castle.
Just great awareness. You know, you spot the man on the perimeter, you set him up with a great look.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Minnesota, out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Castle on the wing. Outside, Fox. Kicks it out to Johnson. The 3, knocks down the 3 ball.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels on the wing. Connects from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, totally fluid mechanics by Jaden McDaniels. Ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, folks.
Vassell wide open. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Now here's Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Randall from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Oh, my goodness, what a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3, so can I.
Castle, no one around him. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wembanyama against Randall. Wembanyama reels it in. Now Johnson. Here's Fox. Now Castle. And the 3 misses.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
This has not been his game. He really needs one to fall, something he can build on here.
Here's Castle. Outside, Fox. The 3 is off. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Conley. Now Randall, beyond the arc, knocks down the 3.
Julius Randall under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
Now Castle. Now Johnson. Now Fox. The long shot, no good. Here's Conley. Fires the 3. Keeps it alive.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Johnson outside. Now Castle. He's off from 3. Conley against Fox. Now Gobert. McDaniels outside. Shot clock at 6. Now Gobert. Edwards. No good from 3.
nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
It's good.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Fox against Conley. Now McDaniel. Handle a screen on Vassell. McDaniels with the ball. And it's Vassell picking him up. Edwards fires. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio ball.
San Antonio with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three, good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Castle fires. And get the three. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but the
have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's Beal. Collins with a screen on Edwards. Clock at 6. Edwards against Beal. McDaniels with the rebound.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Edwards. Zubac with the steal. Leonard with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. And here's Minnesota now. There's the triple. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Edwards. To the wing on the left. For 3, Randall. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. And that one drops.
So many of Harden's shots are either from 3 or at the rim. But he can do this too.
Conley against Harden. Pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. It's Beal on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Beal, the pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. Leonard for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Gobert with a screen on Harden. For 3, Randall. Another miss by Minnesota.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
Beal from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Randall, pass to Edwards. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Harden with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Leonard looking over the floor. Outside for Harden. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. And stolen by Leonard. On the wing, Harden. Back to Leonard. Tipped away. Randall with a steal. It's stolen by Leonard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any 2-way player we've had in the league.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota's gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range here in the first. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Edwards for 3. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Conley.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Harden with it. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Beal. Guarded by Edwards. Now here's Leonard. Oh, no good on on the last-second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
On the court for Minnesota, we've got Dante DiVincenzo. Miller is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Shannon in at the shooting guard. Now here's DiVincenzo. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And a miss there on the triple. And so Paul will bring it up for Los Angeles. To the paint. Outside Bogdanovich. Batum with a screen on Ingles. To the wing, right side. Batum shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 6. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Ingles, good.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Batum's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. DiVincenzo with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 9. Dunn left side. Lopez, the screen on DiVincenzo. The baseline J. And Lopez gets it to go.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Shannon. Now DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Paul. DiVincenzo can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Batum sets a screen to the left wing. Puts up a 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. And now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. He knocks him down in bunches.
Bogdanovich against Ingles. Going inside. Here's Miller. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Batum against DiVincenzo. And it's Batum penetrating. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Miller finds Ingles. Right side Reid, outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Reid. Ooh, it's stolen away. Outside Bogdanovich. Batum with a screen on Miller. Pass to Batum. Shoots over Miller. And there's another one for the Clippers.
The timing by Batum. Really good at recognizing when to fire off the catch.
Here's Shannon. There's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Miller against Batum. Shoots over Miller. Batum's shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 5. DiVincenzo, pass to Reid. Back to DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Picked his pocket. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The steal. Dunn right side. Stolen by Miller. DiVincenzo on the wing. Shoots over Lopez. DiVincenzo can't hit. That'll do it for the first half. Timberwolves ahead, up by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Chris Dunn is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Randall with a steal. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Minnesota is shooting their first foul shot of the game. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. So it's Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Leonard against Conley. Collins with a screen on Conley. 6 to shoot. Back to Harden. Fades away. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Harden can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 15. Pass to Edwards. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a back seat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Brian, back over to you.
It's all about results. Okay, Allie, good stuff. For Los Angeles, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Fades. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley passes to Randall. Back to Conley. Takes a 3. The putback. The kick out to Edwards. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands he needs everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Stolen by Conley. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Zubats. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Edwards got 17 points.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Zubats with a screen on Randall. To the left side wing. Zubats finds Harden. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. Leonard for 3. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniel's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards with it. Beal picks him up. The kick out to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. No good with the triple. Clippers trail by 17. And stolen by Edwards. Oh, stolen by Harden. For 3, Collins. And the Clippers miss again. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 12-3 run. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Edwards can't hit. Leonard outside. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You got a big guy that can pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Conley in at the 1.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Zubac with a screen on Conley. Harden, the pass to Beal. Leonard outside. 4 on the clock. Plenty of space. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Fires from deep. Minnesota with a rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Edwards for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now Beal. Harden fires. Can't get the 3.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Randall! The putback. Puts up the tray. Gobert. Outside Edwards. Shoots a 3. Buries it from 3. Edwards has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
The quick look, no good that time.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. And here's Edwards outside. Drops in the 3. Edwards has got 32 points in the game.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
The Timberwolves lead by 22. Conley passes to Gobert. The 3 is up. Collins with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Harden from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Edwards, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Fires the three. Leonard, that one's good.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked. When the pass gets there, he relishes his role as distributor.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Leonard pulls down the board. Outside Harden. This one for three. Missed it. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here.
That's the end of the game.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that's going to do
California is the scene for the Spurs.
Here we go.
A lockdown defender, an elite scorer. Victor Wembanyama will be doing it all for this squad tonight as they get ready to go in their game against the Clippers. Spurs, Clippers is next. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Coach Van Gundy, with these two bigs, I know this is a matchup you in particular are very excited about.
Yeah, Kevin, this really feels like a throwback matchup to me. With this style of game, running it through the centers, I feel like I should be on the sideline yelling at these guys.
Now here's Leonard. Clock is at 3. It's up a 3. And the Clippers miss again.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Castle misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Johnson outside. Pass to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Leonard looking over the floor. The tray. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Castle. A three-pointer off the mark. Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
The Clippers have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. A 3 from Leonard. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Castle on the wing for 3. San Antonio again missing. Clippers trail by 3. Harden with the screen on Johnson. Harden outside. Leonard with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
You set him up. More often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Kevin, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Leonard's gone only 1 of 7 here from the field. Fox kicks to Vassell. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
And stolen by Vassell. From deep, Johnson. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. A 3 from Leonard. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Leonard. Collins finds Beal. Fox with the steal. And here's the fast break. A 3 from Wembanyama. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside, Beal. Leonard on the wing. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. A 3-ball. Bucket 6. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Drills the 3-pointer.
Yeah, nice shot by Vassell. Really good 3-point shooter.
Outside, Beal. Harden outside. Shot from the wing. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Spurs lead by 5. Stay. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Dunn is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Batum, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Batum passes to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Harper. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this is the level of physicality Harper has to adjust to. It's going to get rough out there at times.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. When you throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Ball goes in. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
Zohan, the pass to Bryant. Here's Harper, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And something scouts found very appealing about Dylan Harper. His skills are ahead of a rookie curve. He's got a deep bag already, a lot of moves that other guys would need to get schooled on.
Now here's Paul. Hasn't made one yet. Outside for Batum. Back to Paul. Batum scanning the floor. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Reason number 1, CP3 is out there, making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
And McLaughlin gets it to go.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Pass to Lopez. Off with the layup. Spurs leading by 6. To the inside. Zohan. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, that's where Zohan flourishes. He likes to take his work inside.
Here's Batum. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
They get it back. And Cornet gets it to go. Cornet's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. Now here's Paul. Outside for Batum. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Batum's got 7 points in the game.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
McLaughlin, no good. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Zohan, the pass to Bryant. Over to the wing. Paul with the steal. Dunn dishes to Batum. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And the Clippers have possession after the basket by San Antonio. Paul kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Lopez. It's hauled in by Cornet. Cornet's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harper in the corner. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Bogdanovich passes to Paul. 4 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. San Antonio leading by 7. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harper the pass to McLaughlin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. McLaughlin's got 5. To the middle. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McLaughlin. Offensive rebound. Sohan misses the baby hook.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this.
From the Pocket Mike Arena Entertainment.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You got to like what Nicholas Batum has done in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the floor for San Antonio, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Johnson and Wembanyama make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Now, here is Harden. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull-up, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Vassell outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Vassell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs. Zubac a screen on Fox. Harden against Fox. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Stolen by Harden. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound by Johnson.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. So what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Guys, back to you.
You know, that's a good point. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Allen's so active around the rim.
Harden draws the double. Outside Collins. Fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Fox. Launches it. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Spurs leading by 13. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
The kick out to Fox. Pass to Vassell. From downtown, Harden with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Oh, Harden sinks the long 3.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
So it's the Clippers now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. 5 to shoot. From deep, Harden. A rebound by the Spurs. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Fox from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Castle. Here's Wembanyama. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's San Antonio with a side.
All right, everybody.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Batum. Chris Dunn is out there with Paul. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Lopez in at the center position. Here's Paul. He gets it in there. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about CP finding space around the rim?
Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Pass to Batum. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Batum. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Now here's Paul.
They're coming, they're coming.
Launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. The wide open look here for Fox. And the Spurs scoring again.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Batum wide open, he fights. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Yeah, I like to see Wembanyama get those competitive juices flowing. Answering back with the 3 of his own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Cleared away by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for LA. It's a 16-point game. Outside, Vassell. Outside, Fox. And another turnover here by San Antonio. Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fox against Harden. And the shot goes in.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden. And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A deep three. That shot, no good.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Outside Fox. The three doesn't go. Clippers trail by 14. Leonard on the wing. Harden outside. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for San Antonio.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Collins, a screen on Fox. Harden misses the three. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Wembanyama fires, and there's the three.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer.